you in? And Friday after next. Listen, I saw Q probably about a month ago. And I walked up to him, man. I said, dude, thank you. Thank you. I said, you have no idea how many careers you started just by giving us that shot.
Right.
A lot of people never, ever really give props where props is due.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because they're like, well, I didn't get that much money, but dude, that was my start.
Yep.
Well, listen, I was in a little bitty cubicle. Man, I was just thankful. I was walking around. And listen, and what was so crazy is me and Katt was homeless at the time.
Wow.
So Katt was living in his trailer. And me and Katt said, hey, man, and I remember talking to Katt, I said, Katt, I said, we never get another opportunity. We got to make sure they remember us.
YouTube, what's going on, man? It's Hefe Millie, and you tuned in to Geeked Up Reacts, and I got my brothers with me, Rome and Q, in the studio today. We got a hot video for you, man. Terry Crews recently went on Club Shay Shay, and he had a lot to say, man. Really just appreciating life, honestly, just reflecting back on, all the experiences that he's been through. And he had dropped some knowledge on us, man, about how he first came into that Friday After the Next movie. So we're gonna go ahead and dive into it, see what he's talking about. But make sure you drop a like on the video, subscribe to the content. It really helps out the channel. We appreciate our love and support. Let's go ahead and get it popping.
It was me, Katt Williams, sitting next to each other in a little bitty room. And he was like, man, come on in, we got this. Because Tiny Lister didn't want to do, my good friend.
Yeah.
God bless his soul.
Yeah.
Tiny Lister didn't want to do the third one. And they said, we got a new character, a guy named Damon and the whole thing. I was like, and see, you got to understand too, I had nothing to lose.
Right.
Like when I say nothing to lose, I came in there like Craig and Day Day. Just the niggas I want to see, Bro, I had nothing. I went back to Flint on them. I was like, oh, this is where I came. These are the cats I knew.
Right.
And I came in there, man, and Offset, Q, everybody, they're like, ah! They're like, oh! And then Katt came in, and just the audition. And they said, you in. You in. And Friday after next. Listen, I saw Q probably about a month ago. And I walked up to him, man. I said, dude, thank you. Thank you. I said, you have no idea how many careers you started just by giving us that shot.
Right.
A lot of people never, ever really give props where props is due. Mm-hmm. Because they're like, well, I didn't get that much money, but dude, that was my start. Yep. Well, listen, I was in a little bitty cubicle. Man, I was just thankful. I was walking around. And listen, and what was so crazy is me and Katt was homeless at the time.
Wow.
So Katt was living in his trailer. And me and Katt said, hey, man, and I remember talking to Katt, I said, Katt, I said, we never get another opportunity. We got to make sure they remember us. I said, because we the two new cats in this whole thing. They know everybody else.
Right.
I said, but it's me and you. And remember, man, I was not going to let what happened in my football career happen to my entertainment career.
Man, I'm listening to you tell the story, T. And the way you telling the story, football never gave you the high that what you got by just doing that.
Exactly. I knew I was in my destiny. When I say, and this is what I'm saying, I found my destiny. I was gone. When people see that scene in Friday After Next, look, you turn the sound down, it ain't a comedy.
Right.
We was crying.
Right.
We were deep. It was so in it. He was crying, I was crying. People were sitting by the monitors like, what are we looking at right now? Because I was so gone in it, and I said, this is what, and then it was so wild because I didn't even want money anymore. I said, I want that feeling again. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? It's too, because you could talk about athletes and money and all that stuff, but there's a point when I'm sure when you just catching and doing everything right, you want to chase that again. They call it the zone. They call it what it's just flow, whatever that is. And let me tell you, you know when I hit that flow again? When I was doing White Chicks. That movie, White Chicks, everything I said just flowed.
Friday After Next, White Chicks came off of...
Well, it came after that.
Right.
Because again, you're talking about the Black Hollywood is very small. Mm-hmm. And once Friday After Next hit, people were like, this dude. And so what was so great is Keenan Ivory Wayans was like, hey man, we got to get this dude a shot.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because they're like, man, we want some of that on us. And it kept, on all my business, Shannon, in this town has been repeat business. I mean, the reason I was with all these Sandler movies, Adam Sandler called me But the thing is, when I did Longest Yard, which was my revenge on the NFL,
Right.
me and Michael Irvin, the whole movie, I was like, this is the one everybody gonna remember. Like, good God, like, who gets that?
Right.
You know what I mean? And I remember Chris Rock was like, hey man, he's on the movie, Longest Yard. He said, dude, you killing, I got something for you. I said, what is it? He said, don't worry about it, I got something for you. I go home, the script for Everybody Hates Chris is literally on my doorstep. I open that up. He's like, I want you to play my dad. Because he saw me and my wife and my 2 kids out there in Santa Fe, New Mexico, when we was filming Longest Yard. He was watching. And that's the thing another people, you gotta remember, everybody is watching. Everybody is watching. And so then I played Chris's dad, and Everybody Hates Chris, for 4 years straight.
So yeah, man, like I said, he was giving his perspective just on everything, his upbringing. Honestly, this was a really good interview just overall, because you look at Terry Crews, man, like he's one of those guys that we all grew up watching. He's just like probably TV dad does. I mean, he's been in a lot of movies, but we all remember him from Everybody Hates Chris. You know what I'm saying? Julius, like that's how he's going. Like at least for me, that's how he's gonna go down in history, man, because he definitely played Julius well, man. So it was really cool to just hear just his upbringing, just kind of all the things he went through from being homeless, you know what I'm saying, to getting cut from the NFL. So it's a cool perspective, man. What did y'all think about it?
Definite nice change of pace as well for the club Shay Shay. They got off to a very controversial start this year. So hear somebody on here talk about the upsides of the of the entertainment industry, talk about how much fun he's had and what great experiences he's had, and also as well still talking on the last thing that y'all got to go ahead and check out on that Diddy joint, man, because he was also he spoke out and filed a lawsuit and all that against a producer or a director that tried to get something from him too on the same type of time. So, you know what I'm saying? Nice change of pace. And, you know, he's also one of those underrated people, like you said. You know, he's been in so many different things that it kind of like, it's almost like you see him so much, you forget how much he's done.
Definitely black excellence when it comes to just, you know, the film industry. Can't lie, I looked at the nigga different. I don't know what you mean. Hitting your flow state in a movie where you playing listen,
don't do that,
your
bro.
flow state in white girls. Like that's not crazy, bro. Hitting your flow state in white girls is insane. Like, do you remember that movie? Do you know
I remember the movie. I remember the movie. Yeah. The wheelchair. I remember the wheelchair. I remember the wheelchair, nigga.
Like that nigga was hunting for bussy. Like at the end of that movie, bro. Like I don't know, man. Just, I looked at him different for that, but definitely black excellence. I mean, love to see it. What he he was the first one to speak out. So I do find it kind of odd that, like, you know, after all this time, especially with like so much exposing of the industry going on, he's been super silent since his situation died down, which is funny to me because like I don't even see like his situation wasn't really a loss.
Like that America's Got Talent check where he be cut if he say any goddamn thing, bro. You know,
maybe, but I mean, I'm just saying, bro. Usually when people like when
see what they did in the can
over on a certain thing, bro, he was one of the first ones to really, back when it wasn't really socially acceptable, to really shine some light on it. Now he's hush hush. He don't say anything. That nigga just stay to himself.
It's sad, yeah. It is, because I mean, truly, like, this is what we want. The Katt Williams and the, interviews, the Monique shit, like, it's we want to hear the truth because we want to hear what's really going on. But nah, it's just, it's like you said, man, just a testament to who he is as an actor. Like Quinn said, you forget about so much that he's done. I'm trying to remember that line of White Chicks, yo. He was like, nah, I don't want you. He was like, because you're not white or some shit like that, yo. I forget exactly what he said. But he was at the end, yo. Right. He got shot. He was like, nah, man, you're not white.
Right. He was at the end, he put off the mask. He was fine if he was a nigga or he was a man.
He was like, man, so you telling me you're not white? But nah,
that nigga was popping his titties and everything. Like, that's his flow state, bro. I don't know. Look, I mean,
bro, you gotta understand, bro. Not everybody can be
popping his
Denzel,
titties
bro.
in the
making it so.
Not everyone can be Denzel, bro. That's not the problem with you niggas, yo. No, that's the problem with you
niggas. That's what he did. That's
You niggas can appreciate
Bro,
shit.
he could have. Listen,
Bro.
I'm not gonna lie to you. If my catalog is Terry Crews's, he'd have been in some great movies. I'm not telling niggas my flow state was white chicks on God, like on everything I love. You niggas will not get that out of me. I will lie, bro. I will lie. Like I will lie.
What he had to, I can't lie. Yeah, but feel me, yo. But what he's trying to say is that he was going dumb on white chicks. Like he had to channel.
I need you. Like
I was gonna bring up the iconic scene.
Quinn, you gotta know what type of shit you gotta channel to sing Vanessa. What was that? Vanessa, what's her name? Charles Williams. Whatever the fuck that is.
Channel.
I think maybe that's what he was trying to get at, is that he had to go so outside of his norm that he had to really get in his acting bag to do that.
He got into that shit. Yeah,
or maybe he did.
He was in the flow state, man. But yeah, I mean, just from Soul Plane to Friday at the Next, everybody hates Chris, you know what I'm saying? Just to see, he is one of those guys that he doesn't really have a lot of like words in the roles that he do have, but you do remember the roles that he's in. You know what I'm saying? He makes an impact somehow, some way, you know what I'm saying? So childhood guy that we all, you know, definitely grew up laughing at, you know what I'm saying? So love to see it. Love to see the admiration that he's given to just the overall journey that he's been through, you know what I'm saying? So definitely love it, man. Y'all let us know what y'all think about the video. Drop a like on it, subscribe to the content, and leave some comments as well too, man. We're gonna catch y'all on that next one. Peace.